Well, good morning. I'm here, you're there. As somebody said that, I believe that was some other broadcaster said that at some point in time. I can't remember their names, but I've heard all the great ones, I go back to Walter Cronkite and Edgar R. Murrow, the voices that you knew instantly who they were. You don't have people like that anymore. You've got a bunch of people that know how to read, not how to interview or talk, but they know how to read. I'm not going to say I know how to interview, so don't get started there. But anyhow, I'm sure all of you by now have seen or heard about Trump's Hitler salute last night. I think it was last night. Anyhow, even including the oomph that he went with that, I think he knew exactly what he was doing. I think he did it on purpose. I don't think it had anything to do with from my heart or anything like that. It's his support of far-right organizations in Germany and whatnot, or an indication of that. Yes, he has sympathies for fascism. I don't want to say Nazism. Nazism and fascism, I don't know whether they're exactly the same or not. But I do know he's a fascist. I do know that he doesn't believe in equality. He believes he's better off, therefore he should get everything that, he deserves everything and we don't deserve anything. He doesn't care about older people because he doesn't plan to live long on this planet. He plans to be off this planet, and he believes that somehow or another he'll learn how to extend life by doing so. He's artificial intelligence because he wants to plant his brain inside a machine that can control everything. That's his desires in life. Now, those may be dreams, they may be fantasies of in his life, but yes, I don't know whether they'll all come true, but some of them probably will. When you have the kind of money he has, you can force people to do things, that they ordinarily wouldn't do. And people are greedy, let's face it. The average person is struggling, and he can do this, and nobody else can do it. He's going to do it for you, because you're going to pay him. That's how his rockets are developed faster than anybody else, because he pays his people tremendous amounts of money. He fired a group of them and found out that he couldn't perform what he wanted to do without these people, and he brought them back. It's dangerous to work for him. There's no job security there. The pressure to succeed is far greater with him than it is with, if you were, say, to be in the administration of Donald Trump. Because if you can stay out of sight of Donald, you can get things done. And so long as you don't talk to the press, you can go do what you want to do. You just got to be careful what you say and do. When you work for Elon, you never know what the specific tasks that you're doing may not be there tomorrow. As you accomplish things and they prove to be workable and excitable and whatnot, he doesn't need you anymore. So if you're, especially it's basically the people that are research and development people. And this is where his envisions of artificial intelligence and fascism, Nazism, whatever you want to call it, come into play. Because he's another one of these people that governs by fear with a little cash added to it, rather than respect. The only people that respect MUSK are people that don't understand what he's all about. If you understand what he's all about, you have no respect for this man. He's just an idiot. Well, he's not an idiot. I mean, let's you know, Trump's an idiot. He's not an idiot. So, I'm having trouble breathing. Hold on a second. He gets me upset. I'm sorry, but he's a dangerous man, and he's in a very dangerous position because he doesn't have to worry about consequences. He knows nobody's gonna do anything to him because he's too rich. You know. You want to hurt Musk? You find out if the products he's involved with, go against them, boycott them, protest the space launches, cause a lot of grief there, keep launches from going up. But you have to let the next one go, I think, because he's got a rescue mission coming up in February. We would like to get those people back. They did nothing wrong. I'm sure he's telling them that they have to swear fidelity to him and Trump when they come back. But there's also the possibility that he won't get them back. And that's a very scary possibility. Especially now that one of his rockets blew up. Because of a leak behind some tank or something like that that should have been discovered in inspections but wasn't. And now that could have been a defect in the metal, which you have to worry about the metallurgy involved in the metal in the ship or what. I don't know what kind of leak it was or where it was or what kind of metal was involved. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I think that's I don't know how we can allow him to stay connected to the government and how the American people cannot realize what's going on inside the American government right now. Alright? It's like Trump with all his executive orders and whatnot. That was being a dictator on day one, and he promised he only wanted to be a dictator on day one. He's not done yet. He's waiting for the real bad things to come along as he gets, as the attention and whatnot wanes, until something big comes up that distracts us from it. Then he'll turn around and screw everybody. His pardons are creating problems. His pardons are eroding the morale of law enforcement. You know, because even if you're a crooked cop, even you don't want a guy that attacks a police officer to get a pardon. You don't want that. That's just, that's a whole television series in itself. That's ridiculous. That's stupid on his part. But Trump's not a brilliant man. He let these guys go because of loyalty, and he wants these guys out there so he can call upon them should any group of Americans. It's like the thugs that attacked in Germany, that attacked the people that spoke out. That's what he's going to have them for. The guy with the headdress goes out and makes a quote, "Now I'm going to buy me some motherfucking guns." I sure hope somebody shoots that son of a bitch. You know? But he's not the guys that attacked the police officer and injured a couple others. They get off. I don't understand that. That's a horrible situation, one that should not have happened, that Trump was stupid in doing. Had he just taken the ones that committed nonviolent crimes and pardoned them, he would have been okay and nobody would be upset. But he likes people mad at him. He likes the attention he gets when he does some shit like that, you know? He's just I don't know. I can't explain him. I don't think anybody else can explain him. Okay, moving along. And then we have the priest. Now, I'm not, somebody's got to explain to me that. Priest's voice sounded very effeminate, and I'm not sure, I don't want to say anything wrong. I'm assuming it was a male and a man, and I'm assuming he was pissed, and he's got a right to be. He didn't say anything that derogatory. He just asked. He asked for mercy, and Trump went off on him. Now, you see, Trump doesn't believe in mercy. You know, Trump knows nothing can happen to him. Trump's sort of like me in the sense that he says that he's sitting there and saying, well, I've got everything I want now. I'm 79 years old. I've lived a great life. So what if I die tomorrow? You know, he doesn't care about his wife. I'm sure his sons are all up. His sons will fight hard and long over his wealth. What there is of it, there isn't a lot of it. Actually, his daughter is probably better off financially than he is in terms of being able to lay her hands on cash. And I've discussed that many times. And it's surprising nobody understands this. You know, I don't get this stuff out of midair. I get this out of reading articles from economists and people that know what's going on, and talking to people that know what's going on. And they now this isn't rumors. This was, you know. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry that we're going through this. I still, you know, I worry about MUSK because he's an animal. He's more Hitler-like than Trump is, you know. Trump is sort of like a Mussolini. Yeah, I like fascism, but, you know, yeah, okay, I'll go to war with you, but, you know, you got to send me some troops and money and stuff like that. Actually, Mussolini went to war because Hitler threatened him. But MUSK is an extreme danger to every American on the planet. You know, Bezos is close to him in terms of money, and I don't think he's that much of a threat to humanity. You know, I think he understands politics better than MUSK does, and doesn't really want to be involved in it. But he's involved in it now because it's MUSK's there, and he needs the money because he's got spaceships. He wants to get a piece of that action, so that they can, you know, because they're going to fight over Mars when they get there. You know, who's got what in Mars? You know, Trump's not going to Mars. Trump's not going to the moon. Unless Al Cranston comes back and punches him there and he says, to the moon, Trumpy. You know, that's what's going to have to happen there, because he's horrible. Horrible. Alright, listen, I'm done, you know. I can't complain anymore. I'm tired of this bullshit, you know. I'm disappointed like you can't believe that the American people let all this crap happen. And it's their fault. It's our fault. You know, I guess I wasn't popular enough to have any influence, and that's fine. I don't think my influence would have meant anything anyhow. I have no money. I'm just an average guy. I live on Social Security checks, and if they stop that, I'm gone, because I won't be able to afford to pay for the internet or anything else. So, you know, this is a luxury, and internet is not to me, is a luxury. Up there, you know, a lot of people in the United States, it's just, they take it for granted. Down here, it's a luxury for me. You know, it's a necessity and a luxury. So, it's at the same time kind of weird, you know. But anyhow, do me a favor, alright? Give me a hand up with the YouTube here, and hit the subscribe button at the end of the video, and if you liked it, hit the like button. And it doesn't cost you anything to just subscribe to my videos. They're, you know, no commercials or anything as of yet. I don't know. I have no control over that, but I don't think there are any commercials on it. I've said no. I'm not selling any ads or anything on it. I only have 8 subscribers right now, so I'm not, setting the world on fire at all, but I would appreciate it if you become number 9 and number 10 and so on. I would really, really appreciate that if you did that. Doesn't cost you a dime. Okay, so that's it for me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.